Dear student, welcome to class 7 science class. Under this, we are going to consider chapter number 4, heat. Before to start with this topic, respected Dr. Rakhi Goyal has already completed up to clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. So, the part I am taking next to it. So all of you be careful and be ready. Next part is coming, that is transfer of heat. Let us see the basic idea of transfer of heat. How heat transfer from one place to another place or from one object to another object. How it can be transferred. Now suppose one example I am giving to you. Frying pan is there, gas stove is there, gas flame is there. Suppose a frying pan is kept on the flame. What will happen? Definitely it will become hot. And if the flame is removed, then what will happen? It will cool after some time. So what happens to that hotness? The question may arise in your mind. That hotness, that heat is transferred to the surrounding. Heat क्या होती है? Transfer होती है surrounding medium में. ठीक है? So that is the one of the example of transfer of heat. Next one. Here one concept is there for transfer of heat. That one example I have taken. Another also example, that is the frying pan I have taken. Another example also we can take a metal rod. Suppose a metal rod is there. Keep the pieces of wax at equidistance. Keep the pieces of wax at equidistance on the surface of a metal rod, and heat is supplied at the one end. Heat is supplied at the one end. What will happen? What will happen for the pieces of wax? What will be the effect of heat on it? Definitely it will melt. And how will the melting process will be there? First of all, this will melt. Then this drop will melt. Then this piece will melt. Like this, the complete pieces of wax will melt. That means the heat is transferring from one place to another place. That is, from a body of higher temperature to the body of lower temperature. So this is also one of the concept. And here, if you are having a stand, then use the stand. Otherwise, you can use two bricks, and with the help of that bricks, you can hold the rod like this. And how heat transfer, how it has been taken place, that can be explained very nicely by taking this example. So one example I have taken for frying pan. The heat is transferred to the surrounding and it becomes cool. Second example of a metal rod and the wax pieces that we have kept on it. And how they melt, that also I have told. Step by step they will melt. Remember, step by step they will melt. As soon as the heat will transfer from this point to this point, this point to this point, like that, then you can say that is one of the best example of transfer of heat. Now we are going to see what is actually conduction. Methods of conducting heat. Methods. The first method is conduction. In conduction process, what happens? This is one of the best example for conduction. What happens in conduction? the process in which the heat is transferred or flowed from a body of higher temperature to lower temperature. हॉट बॉडी जो होती है वो हायर टेम्परेचर, उसका जो टेम्परेचर होता है हायर टेम्परेचर, दैट हायर टेम्परेचर टू लोअर टेम्परेचर, मतलब जहाँ हॉट पोर्शन है वहां से हीट ट्रांसफर होती है एंड ग्रेजुअली इट गोज टूवर्ड्स द कूल प्लेस और टूवर्ड्स द कोल्ड रीजन. ठीक है, दिस इज वन ऑफ द एग्जांपल. एंड कंडक्शन प्रोसेस दैट आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन्ड. One activity we can conduct regarding this. Let us see one activity. Articles or items material by which it is made, material by which that article or atom is made, and third one, whether it becomes hot, or you can say whether heat is transferred from one place to another place, one end to another end. So here we can take spoon, steel spoon. What will happen? It is made up of metal. Then whether it becomes hot at the other end, heat is transferred in this case? Yes. Like this you can take many examples. Suppose copper rod is there. Cu for copper. Copper rod is there. Again it is a metal. Whether it is transferred from one end to another end? Yes. Like that you can take many more examples in our day-to-day life, and you can perform this activity like this. After this, let us see what is the meaning of conductors and insulators. Conductors and insulators. Conductors, the material through which heat can be allowed to pass. Heat is allowed to pass through the material. Such substances or such material is called conductors. Heat can be easily flow through that materials. For examples, you can take copper, aluminium, iron. This is for copper, Cu, Al for aluminium, Fe for ferrous, then iron. You can take this example. These are such a type of examples, such a type of metal through which heat can easily flow from one end to another end, and that's why these are called as conductors. Opposite of this, insulator, that is also called poor conductors. Insulators. Heat does not allow to pass. The material through which heat does not allow to pass easily from them, these are called insulators. The examples you can take rubber. That is one of the best examples. Another example you can take wood. Another example you can take as a plastic. So such type of examples, with the help of such type of examples, you can definitely differentiate, distinguish between conductors and insulators. Now, let us see about the one method we have already seen, method of heat transfer, the conduction. Heat flows from a body of higher temperature to lower temperature. Conduction. But in case of, and the example that also we have seen for conduction. Now let us see convection. What happens in convection? Suppose a beaker you have taken and 2/3 it has been filled by water. A beaker you have taken and 2/3 of water is taken in that beaker. Transport stand, and heat is supplied or heat is provided to the burner or to the gas flame. Heat is supplied. What will happen? During this process, this part will become first of all hot. This amount of water which is at the bottom will heat first of all, and that hot water which is at the bottom of the beaker, that will try to go at the upward side on the surface of water, and cold water which is at the upper side, that will go towards the downside for the heating purpose. This will go, hot water will go at the upward on the surface of water, and the cold water will come downwards. In such a way, this phenomena complete the process of convection. That is one of the method. There is another method, that is convection, that can be explained like this. So this method is gradually, of course, complete amount of water will be heated. Okay, so this is one of the best example of convection. Convection, it's a very important method, and the remaining part will be continued after few minutes.